Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more EU4. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin, where I need to very quickly fabricate a claim here. Days 365, that's too long, though. Ugh. So, yeah, the part of the empire, so Austria will protect them, but won't join in. Interesting. Rivalry attitude towards Bohemia. Interesting. Alright, I think we're going for Bohemia then. That's easy enough. Of tea and sugar. I see. No cost of on Brandenburg. That's okay. Alright. So I'm half expecting there's going to have to be a gigantic revolt down here at some point. So instead of lining up on the Bohemian border, I think what I'm going to do is march my way over here. I mean, as much as I like to line up on borders and then just stomp somebody, I think I may need to give some assistance here to my new vassal, Hungaro-Wallachia. Alright. Choose Lithuania has expired, yada yada yada. Unfortunately, they're all join a coalition, which is really annoying. Which, that's what I was afraid of happening. So, because Austria is now in coalition against me, they can't refuse a call to arms. Even though they hate Bohemia as much as me. Lovely. Anyway. Yeah, we still have a pile of cash on the side to be using. Get even more. There. Good stuff. Foreign ministers. Reformed faith. That's annoying. So yeah, no matter who I go to war with here, it's gonna call in everybody. Which tells me that it's best just to go to war with Lithuania. Autonomy is even increased already. Yet, wow. Separatism 14, overextension 5. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep a garrison there of our entire army just to defend it for a little while. Ooh, Engineer Corps would be good. Siege speed. Okay. Moldavia is marching to Poland still. Okay. So attacking into the Empire is awkward right now since Austria's in coalition against me, and they seem to have the Empire pretty well on lockdown. That is going to make things extremely awkward here. Poland's all out of Lithuania, Hungary, Palatinate, and Spain. So no matter what I do, I think it's coalition. That'll heal in a few years. I think that's probably the best thing to wait for. We're just going to wait for a while. Let things cool off a bit. Really? I was hoping for, like, better relations over time, but sure. I guess. Oh well. Independence for Danzig, you say? In Ostrad. What's the matter there? Oh. That would be why. Okay. Carry on. The active missionary is a bit of an issue, but things were okay, though. Like, autonomy's really low across the Empire. I can build even more dudes. I can definitely afford them. I'm just debating if it's even a decent idea at this point. I don't know how long you can keep the rebels suppressed, Wallachia. I'm just kind of concerned. There's not much I can do right now anyway, with the coalition the way it is. I had some bad experiences last time I went to war with the coalition, so I'm a little more conservative. Free trade. Alright. Well, I'm going to definitely have to send the Baltic to collect. Got a pile of trade power here. Might as well actually use it. There, an extra 9.14. That's what I like to see. Can we build any more ships? Oh, yeah. Good. Alright, on the matter of cores, once the missionary's done block, I think we just need to start getting rid of, like, the Protestants. Yeah. Because we're running out of Catholics to convert. I just want to make sure they're, you know, not converting the Protestant, then unconvertible for 20 years, even though I spent, like, 20 years converting Catholics, so it doesn't matter. The reforms of Peter the Great. How long does this last? Do I have anything that decreases stability that I need to do? Like, I'm just thinking here. Is there? Oh yeah, removing Georgia's march status so I can eventually annex them, because they're useless at this point. As nice as marches are, my army is not in need of support. Yeah, it'll cost me 1 stability. Support the old traditions. Done. Oh no, Georgia has a high liberty desire. Better diplomatic technology, more than 100 total development. Opinion of Russia. I see. So it's mostly just opinion. Alright. Well, we can fix that. As much as I like marches, I really don't need Georgia right now. And I think my assistance here has managed to keep the rebels suppressed. Uncooperative philosopher. Allow them to remain free. There. It's okay. Probably should get a royal marriage first. Oh, that's the rebellion. That's what we're here to prevent. There, don't even have to lift your finger. I got it all. It's okay. Good. You'll be alright now, Wallachia. Russian occupation. Best occupation. Still, I'm kind of hoping that eventually Austria gets involved in some kind of war. Or I can find a decent ally like France. I mean, I have enemy of enemy with France, so they might be willing to, eventually. And I'm also particularly waiting for Spain to drop out of the coalition. I believe that you have to have about 30 aggressive expansion to join a coalition, and I'm sure there's like a minimum for how much you need to be in it, so I'm sure like 15 or something will fall out. I'm playing the waiting game here. Like, I'm building up admin power, so I'm not really losing anything. Because I'm not really strapped for wartime so much as I am just for, you know. I've costs Billy. Really? Oh yeah, you have costs Billy on everybody now. Freaking Diplotech 23. It's a nice tech. Nice tech. Alright. This will be important. Get the military tactics. It's one of the last 2 techs in the game, so. 23, 26, and 30. That's the main couple that you need at this point. Grand Army. You know, in this case, I'm going to have to tech up, I'm afraid. I mean, ideas are outpacing increase over time so significantly. I'm not sure if I want to do this. It's still ahead of time by a year. To go up to 24. Yeah, I don't really need it. I'm not going to. Let's build the army, I guess. Since recruitment time is down, it wouldn't hurt. I'm just going to build 4 groups, I think. There. Good. Alright. Constructing slowly. As I said, gonna hold off on the idea this time because I need military tech 23. Because it's rather quite nice. Gonna wait until things are done building around here before upgrading the infantry, though. Abolitionism. They abolished slavery. I screwed up. 19, good. A little early to pull them. National Tax modifier minus 10%. Sure thing. Almost all of it. Alright. Good. And we've got Moscow just about finished. 2 more for Moscow. There. Good stuff. Alright. I'm really just hoping that Spain drops out of the coalition more than anyone. Like, they're a source of thorn in my side. Austria, or Tuscany's not joining it anymore. Katerine infantry. Alright. So, here's the question. Will Saxony join in? I can get French support. Considering their rivals with Austria, they should have no problem with things. Spain decided wisely to leave. Oh, is that so? Oh! So, turns out getting France as an ally, even if they aren't going to come into a war with me, is the greatest thing ever. Austria will not answer the call to arms, leaving Venice, Nassau, Oldenburg. Everyone just ditched the coalition the second France is just like, yeah, you know what? We have a mutual interest in beating the shit out of the Empire. Yeah, it's right. It is very accurate. We both want to see the end of the HRE here, so bind our houses. Good. I don't think that's necessary yet. National assistance available. Pass the abolition of slavery. That's really only a couple years, so not worth it. That's the last Catholic province. Excellent. Start working down the other heretics. We got decent religious unity right now. Alright. Hungary, 1707. Okay. Validate Spain and Savoy. Oh, and you're already involved in a war. Well, that's unfortunate. A little tactical diplomacy every now and again seems to work out in my favor. Alright. So, they have a fort probably in Prague. Baltimore. 222. Okay. 6. Nothing down here. Alright, well, we're going for the Bohemian forts. That is the war target, as it were. Not quite willing to abolish slavery yet. The Bulvian Rebellion. Is there anything else I need to do that would decrease my stability that I need to do right now? Because I really don't need any of these reforms. Like, these reforms are very not necessary. So I'm just gonna support the old reforms. Whatever. I mean, it kind of sucks that for the next 5 years tech cost increases, but I'm not going to be teching up for a couple of years, so that's some time. Alright, so this group is going here. This group goes here. This group goes here. And this group is in reserve. Alright. The army is ready. Ready as it'll ever be, anyway. Take Breslau. Easy. Venice. This won't be a problem. Fighting another war. Nobody actually cares. Enter towards enemies. That's fine. We're just going to go to war with them because, let's face it, I don't really have any opposition to it. Interesting. Could be a slight problem. I should probably also consider the equipping of generals. I think the proper thing to do at this point is this. Good. Congratulations. You've made siege commander. Alright. And I want our reserves at the ready. I am expecting something like this. Well, that was an unfortunate move on their part. Alright. We can't get to the fort down here, so gotta hold on. I don't really want to do that quite yet. So the Venetians are here. Wow, the dodge. There we go. Finally caught them. They have less morale, less military tactics. Even with their superior western units. Hodgepodge, hodgepodge, hodgepodge. They don't stand a chance. Alright, I think we're in good shape now. Let's split up the reserves a little more. Allow for some basic level of recovery. And suddenly, turned out to be a terrible idea. They are somehow still throwing more dudes at me, which is impressive. I mean, they have a third of my guns and a third of my men, and a fourth of my cavalry. I don't even know how you managed to get there. I thought you guys liked them. You know what? I'm not going to complain. Apparently we're now in control of the siege. That's fine by me. Alright. I'm going to send you guys to Prague. Good luck. Good. Georgia's a bit exposed here, so definitely grant the privileges. How is our patriarchal authority doing? 45%. That's not bad. Alright, so we got troops en route to Prague. What remains of the Bohemian forts are quickly starting to fall. Of course, once the Bohemian forts fall, it's over. Alright. Bohemian forts have fallen. Oh, apparently you're now in exile. Okay. Well, pull back, or I probably need to deal with you. I see the southern front is doing exactly what I expected. Alright. Alright. March to Prague. Prague is very fortified. It is a level 7 fort. It will take significant time to crack, but we can do it. Unfortunately, I am now at my administrative power limit. Unless I have more things to core, which I don't, I'm going to have to tech. Which isn't bad, I guess. Line of battle. I think I'd rather do ideas first, if I'm going to do anything. Which, for the moment, I'm trying to avoid. So yeah, Bohemians are having some trouble. With more and more of their forts just kind of cracking. It is a rather bad time to be them. Others are going to start wanting to withdraw soon. Morale only lasts so long. Against me. Especially against me. Oh dear, they might actually get a win there. Bloody hell. Withdraw as soon as you can. Actually don't. You might win. No, you won't. Just withdraw. Huh. Okay, now kill him. There we go. No win for you, Bohemia. Alright. Only need to send 1,600 down. Alright. 16,000, whatever, same thing. Alright, so it looks like Bohemia has been removed from play. Yep. Piers Mecklenburg gets that. Oh well. Shit I don't give a shit about for 500, Trebek. Alright, so I made good diplomatic plays today. I managed to avoid a hefty coalition war for this. But, unless I can transfer the occupations, which I can't. I needed to sell, like, Noah Suaz or something to force feed it down these guys. Then the only logical play remains clear. This gets me the gold mine. This is Silesia. Or I could simply pay the coring cost. On 10 power a month, that's pretty dicey. 10 power a month, that would be pretty dicey for. On the other hand, it is a lot cheaper to core things now that I got the first tech for it. Second tech is when again? 27. Alright, noted. We'll see. I think I can handle it, I guess. I should be able to at least... I'm gonna release Silesia and try and give them whatever I can to core. It'll be easier that way. Seems reasonable to me. Alright, Bohemia. So, Ever seen anybody assault a level 7 fort before? I don't think you have, because it's madness and stupid. As they say at home, as they say on TV, don't try this at home, kids. Bam. That only cost me billion men. Alright. So that also Nassau's walking out of this. There we are. Hesse, Oldenburg, neither of whom are electors as far as I know. Just double checking. That is correct. So, Hesse's about ready to walk away too. It won't be long now before Bohemia capitulates, but for the time being, I would like to thank everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin, signing off.